Welcome everyone. So we are going to find the magnetic field due to the two coaxial coils, but now the point of observation, that is where we are going to find out the magnetic field, that is at the point P, and here the P is the midpoint. We can say if it is O1 and if it is O2, then P is the midpoint of O1 and O2. So we can say D is 2 centimeters. So from here to here it is 1 centimeter, and from here to here it is 1 centimeter. Okay. So if I try to find the magnetic field in here, so the formula that we are going to use, the in general formula that I am writing first, that is mu naught into I into capital R square divided by 2 into R square plus Z square to the power 3 by 2. This is the formula of magnitude, and the directions of the magnetic field is depending on the point of observations what we have chosen, and depending on that what is the directions of the current flow. So if I try to find out the magnetic field at the point P due to coil C2, so we can write down the magnitude of B2 as mu naught. The current flow in this coil is 3. The radius of this coil, that is R2, is 5 centimeters. So we can write down it as 0.05 whole square divided by 2 into 0.05 whole square. Z, that is the separation between O1 and P, since it is the midpoint, so D is 2 centimeters. So we can say this is 1 centimeter. Obviously these figures are not in scale because R1 is 10 centimeter, R2 is 5 centimeter, but this was G centimeter. But I think you understood the logic of that. So it is 1 centimeter, so I can write it down it as 0.01 square, okay, to the power 3 by 2. Okay, now if I try to find out what's the direction, so just think that for this particular coil the current is flowing in which directions. If I try to look it from the side of P, then the current flow will be like this, that is in a clockwise direction. So the if I try to find out what is the directions of the magnetic field at the point, then according to the right hand graphs rule, it is in which directions that we need to point out. So if you put your thumb in the directions of the current flow, okay, if you put your thumb in the directions of the current flow, if you try to curl your hands, then you get the directions of the current flow, and that will be along the axis, but in which directions? It is along these directions. If you just check it according to right hand graphs rule and all of these things, the derivations we have done, so the P2 will be in that particular direction. So if I try to find out the what is the value of B1, then B1 is mu naught, the current is 4, so mu naught into 4, and radius is 10, so it is 0.1 square divided by 2, 0.05, this is the, sorry, here the radius is 0.1, so it is 0.1 square, and the separation, that is the O2P, that is again 1 centimeter, so we can write down 0.01 square, so that is 3 by 2. But if I try to find out what is the directions of the magnetic field, and obviously according to right hand graphs rule, you know that is along the directions of the B1. So B1 and B2, okay, so B1 and B2, these two are completely opposite to each other, okay. So the resultant magnetic field, obviously the difference of these two, now you have to find out which one is greater. If I try to find out that which one is qualitatively, that is here is 0.05 square, here is 3, here is 4, and here is 4 into 0.1 square, here is 0.1 to 0.01. So which one is greater? If I look at the denominator, that is 0.1 square into 0.01 square here, and here also the same thing, then which one is greater? Obviously this one is greater, okay, obviously this one is greater. So if I do the qualitatively and quantitatively, if I try to find out then which one is greater, the magnetic field, the resultant magnetic field will be in that particular direction. Okay, and we have to just subtract the magnitude of the smaller one from the greater one. So this is the logic. Okay, so we have find out the magnetic field of the coaxial coil is the midpoint, or we can say anywhere in between on the axial line. Okay, how it should be find it out. Okay, so this is the logic, or this is the procedure. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you, all of you.